There's this new thing happening right now, and I'm paying attention to. I don't know about y'all, but you don't get to watch another man's hand and say, if you had it, oh man, you would do this, you would do that, whether that's the person's wife, job, or whatever, because you have your own cup and you gotta fill it, you gotta fill in your own cup. You don't know what it's taking for that man to maintain or how they maintain. So all due respect to TMac, you weren't gonna win with Shaq. It is what you can dream about it, you can fantasize, you can romanticize about it. You can say all what you want. He's not here to defend and tell you why you wouldn't have won with Shaq. It looks easy, and that's the world we're in now. Like, you could look at what someone else is doing or has done and say, "Oh, if I had your hand, I'll do." Nah, bro, it's not. You had Vince Carter. You opted out. That was on you. You had your Houston Rockets squad with Yao Ming, Shane Battier, Rafe Alston. Bro, Shane Battier was Meta World Peace with a consistent three, and he could defend. Yao was Powell without the sauce that Powell had, but Yao could still get it done. Rafe Alston was a saucy Derek Fisher without Derek Fisher's defense. So you had your own situation. You just didn't win, and we get it. Injury plagued you, but you don't get to say if you had Shaq, you would have won. No, you don't get to do that. There's only one player, I think, in that era who could have said, yo, if I had another superstar, I would have eclipsed or won the championship, was AI. Look at AI supporting cast and how he got to the finals. He went through Big Dog. He went through Toronto. He went through Indiana, with him being the primary focus, scoring. But Aaron McKee stepped up. Eric Snow stepped up. No, Mike Geiger had been traded by then. Who else on that squad? Jermaine Jones stepped up. Kevin Ollie stepped up. All the Raja Bell, they stepped up. He didn't have a secondary, and he went all the way to the finals. So this whole, I wasn't going to do this, bro, but I feel like there are a lot of like people that's trying to add on to their legend. We got to cut it out, bro. Like, Tracy McGrady was great, without a doubt. Would he have won the championship? We don't know. But because injury plagued him. But in his early career, though, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. But you left Vince Carter, though, so you can't be on saying, if I had Shaq, I would have won. Maybe you stayed with Vince Carter, you would have won. You didn't follow through. You didn't wait to see what would have happened. So you can't. All this talk y'all talking with Kobe not being here, man, is bad, bro. You don't get to look at another dude's wife and say, yo, if I had her, dog, everything would be sweet. Or if I had his job, it'd be sweet. You don't know what that person is doing to maintain what they have. And you might not have enough strength to upkeep what they have. So to say you would have won with Shaq, I disagree, bro. Respectfully, I disagree, because you didn't win with Yao. You didn't win with Yao. And Kobe won two. He went to 3 straight finals appearances after Shaq and won 2 out of that. So you don't get to do that, man. Respectfully, bro. You were great. You're not Kobe. Much love to T-Man, but you're not Kobe. Peace.